Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I don't have sound effects or copyright rights, but today we're doing dun 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 dun. I can't use the music, but I can make sound effects. We are doing an Indiana Jones set today. I have mentioned before that when I first got into Lego, Indiana Jones sets is what my first set was. They did not remake, whenever they did this recent remake, they did not remake the set that I first started out with. But they did do this set, which is the fighter plane chase. And they did the temple set, which I do have. So hopefully in the next video, I will build it and be able to compare the two. And then they did that big, huge diorama set. This is set 770112 and it has 387 pieces. I had all of the Indiana Jones Lego DS games, and I can remember rewatching this and playing this part over and over again because it was always so funny in Lego form. It's always so much better in Lego form. So this is what we're building today, and I am very excited. I only have a few sets from Indiana Jones line, but out of all the sets I do have, I never did get Professor Henry Jones Sr. I only got Indiana Jones, his son, and Miriam, and then a couple soldiers. I never really got the Professor. So this is my first Professor, so I am excited about that. And I love the look of this car. Looks beautiful. Driving this car in the DS game was always so much fun because it just looks so good. Alrighty, let's see how many bags and look at the instruction booklet before we start this. Okay, oh, we have a sticker sheet. Have a small sticker sheet. I guess, is that the window screen? The window screen is a sticker sheet? That's already taken a little bit of points off for me because I don't like putting stickers on curved objects. It just never works out that great. Here is the booklet. It has that white background like it does for the 18+ sets. Very cool. Does it give us any information or does it go right into the build? It goes right into the build, so there's no previous information on like the older set or anything. There are only 3 bags. There is bag 1, and I can see Indiana Jones's head. I guess we build everybody in bag 1. Okay. Then we have bag 2. Oh, we don't build everybody because there's a torso right there. I guess the pilot probably gets built in the next bag. And then we have bag 3. Or, sorry, upside down. Bag 3. So we only have 3 bags. Alrighty, so let's get building the, I forgot what it's called, fighter plane chase. Do 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 Okay, so here is the finished product of our little plane chase. So first we'll take a look at the characters. We have Indiana Jones with his printed on the front pants, no printing on the sides. Same with the torso, there's no printing on the sides. He has his tie, his jacket, and he has a little bit of printing on the back. Don't know how well you'll be able to see it. And then his face, and then instead of it being you either get his hair or his hat, they actually molded his hair to his hat. So that's kind of cool. And he has this face or this face. And then he comes with a whip, and he also has a extra whip as well. And then as for Professor Jones, there is no printing on his legs at all. No printing on his arms. He has a little bit of printing on his back. And then in the front, he has his bow tie with his suit coat. He has his glasses, mustache, and beard going on there. He only has one face. The only one that has dual faces is Indiana Jones. Then he has his typical hat he always comes with, and this little printed tile, and there's actually 2 of these. So, and then as for the airplane driver, no printing on the legs again, or are the arms. He does have a little bit of printing on the back, and then just a little bit of plain printing on the front. He also only has that one face. And then he has the helmet with the goggles, and they give you an extra pair of goggles, and he's wearing driving gloves, or pilot gloves, I guess you could say. After building the minifigures, the first thing you build is this little bitty, don't even know what you would call it, sign stand, I guess. It's just this little piece of sand here, or dirt, with a plant of some kind, probably cactus. The sign that says Berlin, and a bridge warning sign coming. The next thing you build is the car. Now this is a very nice car. I love it. Does not have working doors, just has the printed pieces for the doors. It has hinge bricks in here to get this nice cool curve element to get the car. There is no actual back tire though. That's just a thin plate to represent a back tire. I like this and how they did it for the frame, but there is no glass, of course. It's just a piece of printed frame. Has the cool little, like, it actually has bowls represented as the headlights. That's pretty neat. And it actually builds in this little chest that you can put in there, and a little hole here in front of the chest for this briefcase. This briefcase does open up, but there is nothing inside the briefcase. And then the treasure chest is a tan, well, or a light brown chest with a brown lid, and it holds the professor's umbrella and 2 pistols. If I can get the umbrella to come out. Maybe. There we go. Holds the black umbrella and 2 old school pistols that came in the old Indiana Jones sets. So that's kind of cool. And then, like I said, that just pops in right there, and the briefcase just sits right in front of it. So that's pretty cool that they built in that little nook for them. And of course, there is the 2 spots for a driver and a passenger. So we can put, I don't think he'll go in there with his whip. But we can put Indiana Jones and Professor Jones inside of the car. There we go. Pretty cool. And then the last thing you build is this plane, which is honestly a really cool build besides the stickers. I do not like the stickers in this set. The one for the doors was okay. I could live with it on the car. But the stickers on the plane, ridiculous. For the price that we had to pay to get this set, I feel like they should have at least printed the window shield. This is a sticker piece that you had to put on a covered piece, and I misaligned it, unfortunately. But as you know, clear stickers are terrible to take off and reposition, so it is stuck as is. But you can probably maybe tell that it's not quite as far down on this side as it is on this side, and that does annoy me, but I cannot fix it or else it'll mess it up. And also, there is a slight smear there from where I used the brick separator to get it. I did not want to use my fingers because I was afraid it would leave a big fingerprint stain. I did not think that the brick separator would leave a stain on it as well. So now there's a small little stain right there from where the brick separator was. So that's very annoying. I feel like they should have at least given us a printed windshield piece for this set, if not all printed tiles. These ones were okay because they're a flatter. They are still curved, but they are a flatter curve. These ones were also just as bad because they are such a arch. This one back here is fine because it was flat, but they should have made this a printed one. That just throws it all off for me, especially since it's now messed up and going to have a nice smear on it. But let's look at the others. The build of the plane is very good. I did enjoy it. It does have wheels on it, so it can roll. It has all the fireman elements that you would want it to have for crashing. It does have a propeller that works. Very nice. Has these over here. Would be cool if maybe there was flames. I know there's not supposed to be, but you know, whatever. And then just as the box says, it will come apart. These wings are just held on by ball and joints pieces. So we can just pop those off and you have a wingless plane. There is some printed tiles inside for the cockpit. You probably can't see them that well because they're just 1x1 plate tiles. And then the pilot will, of course, fit inside. I could put him in there and put the window shield over the top. And he does just barely fit in there. It also does come with these gun canisters on the side, I guess what you call them. It came with the black circular tiles to put in there to shoot. I personally don't really care for those that much. So, I mean, I'm going to leave them on there because it'll look weird if I take them off, but I'm not going to load it and use it, ever really shoot them at all. One of the Batmobiles I got a while back came with it, and I didn't like it, and I took it off. I don't really care for that style. So, honestly, overall, great set. I love it. Besides the printed sheets. Now, all of it was fine except for the window shield. If they would have left everything else, I mean, I'm okay with the stickers for everything else. I would have lived with these really big arch stickers, but they should have given us a printed window shield, especially since it was a clear one and now has that little mark from just using a brick separator. And who knows, if I would have used my finger, there would have definitely been a big, huge fingerprint on it. That was just a big no for me. But other than that, really enjoy the build of the car, the plane. It looks great. Now that it's put together, it looks great. I don't know what I'm supposed to do really with this, though. This is kind of a random side build. I really don't feel like you need it since there is no bridge for the plane to go through. I don't know if you really needed this. The builds of the vehicles are great, just besides that window piece. And the figures look amazing too. I need to get, let me look for my other Indiana Jones figures and we will compare them. Okay, well, I ran into a problem of not finding the correct Indiana Jones for this. But I did actually discover I do have a professor. But it's not because I got him in a set. It's because I got him on a whatnot auction. So we can compare the old professor with the new professor. So, they look almost the same. There are some differences. So this is a reminder. This is what the new professor looks like. It'll focus. Will it focus? Kind of. There we go. And then this is what the new professor looks like. So they look almost the same. The differences are the old one had a little bit more hair detail, to me at least, it looks like. I don't know if you can really tell, but it kind of does. And then this one has the wallet in his, or the book in his pocket. This one's holding it. And this one has a little bit more defined of a bow tie. Just a little bit more darker lines on its coat. In all honesty, I kind of like the older one better. Printing's a little bit better, I think. And just like the overall designs, just a little bit better. So that's my personal opinion anyway. So I'll put that one back there. I'll put this old one back in here. I'm kind of disturbed, but I don't know where my other Indiana Jones are. I was only able to find one of my older ones, and it's not wearing the right shirt. This is the Indiana Jones I do have. He's not wearing the correct shirt, so we can't compare his shirt, but we can compare his face. So, in the newer one, he looks a little bit more. Here, let's compare the hats, and then we'll compare the face. How about that? So, the newer hat has a darker brim line on it, and it has that hair. The other one's just the hat with no darker brim line. And then the face, to me, the older Indiana Jones, like, looks older. Like an older person. Has more of a scruff or whatever, has the beard and thing. It's a little bit more defined than this one. You can see the beard better on the older one than you can the new one. The pants are almost the same. Let me kind of line this one up a little bit better. Neither one of them have printing on the sides or anything. They both have the gun and the belt. The older one, though, has this line. Oh, it's a line off of his belt up here. So that might be just for this fig. Oh, no, the check. But this one just has a big, huge belt buckle on it. And then because I couldn't find my older Indiana Jones, which I know I have tons of them somewhere, because all of the Indiana Jones that I got as a kid came with the one that looks like this, or kind of look like it. There's only one set that I got that came with the desert shirt, which is what this one is. And of course, that's the one Indiana Jones I find, which is weird. But I did pull out my old instructions. This is actually the first set I ever owned. This is the first Indiana Jones set I owned. And I still have both of these vehicles. They are missing some parts because, of course, I was a little kid. I believe I still actually have my gold coin pieces, though. But this is the figure. Let me see if there is a close-up. I have to be very careful with these pages. Oh, goodness. Oh, dear. Well, maybe I should look on a different one, because that one's like one to fall apart. This set, sadly, I lost most of the pieces for this set. But let's see. Can I get a close-up of Indiana Jones? Not really. You can kind of see here. He doesn't have a tie. Here, let's look. Can you focus on this? He does not have a tie on his shirt. His top button is unbuttoned and just kind of looks loose and scraggly. And then he came with a satchel on all of his sets, I believe it looks like. Let's see, out of all of them, let's see. That one came with one. This one came with one. I also have this one, which is also sadly missing some pieces, but does still work. Yeah, this one came with a satchel. Oh, I forgot. I also have this small piece. This small set, I mean. Oh, dear. Oh, that one is coming apart. Oh, no. Yeah, this one came in a satchel. Oh, this one has the ad for the video game, which I actually have. So you can kind of see a little bit better that it doesn't have a tie. It's loosely buttoned up. So you can kind of see that better. I do actually have that game. And then this is the set that they have redone, and I still have it. I think I might be missing a wall panel, but I'm going to rebuild what I have of it left. And I know I have her, and I'll rebuild what we have left of it. And hopefully I can find at least one of these Indiana Jones by the time I rebuild it. I'm really sad. I need to find one. But I'm going to hope we will rebuild this set, and then I will build the new set and compare them both. Because this one was my favorite as a kid. So I would love to see how they remastered it. This is the set that I have that's in this book. And then this was the big ball chasing set that I wanted to get as a kid because I wanted the big ball, but never did. So part of this is in that diorama that they made. And then this is the small set that you got with the professor And I just never got it, unfortunately. Well, hopefully I can find my old Indiana Jones that's supposed to be like this for when I build. I lost it. There it is. Of course, it's on the bottom. For when I build this. This will hopefully be next week's. If I can find the Indiana Jones. If I can't, I might wait and just keep looking for him. Because I know I have him somewhere, because all of these came with this Indiana Jones except for one set. That's the only set that didn't come with one of those. So I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these, and I know for sure, me being a small kid, gave away one of them. So there should be 4. Actually, there might be 3, because I may have gave away 2. Because as a kid, your friends always wanted to trade with you for stuff. So, yeah. But there should at least be one of these guys. I have to find him, because I know that I have him somewhere. There's no way that I only have this Indiana Jones left from all of these. That would be just really sad. So, kind of end on a sad note there. Not knowing where one of my old Indiana Jones is. But anyway, so, love this set. Just upset about the window screen. And then price per piece. Like, the price of this one is the same as the price of the new one of this, and the new one of this comes with more pieces than this one. So I feel like they should have printed the window screen just because it came with fewer pieces. It would have made more sense. Thankfully, I got them on a clearance sale Black Friday, so I can be okay with it, but I am still disappointed in it. So, and now I am going to be frantically looking for my old Indiana Jones. I have a lot of places I gotta start looking. Anyway, thank you for coming on by. Let me know what you think of this set. Comment below. Tell me what you think. I mean, the car and the plane look nice besides this. The price per piece isn't great, but of course I got it on sale. The figs look good. I kind of do prefer, though, the old scraggly looking Indiana Jones without the tie. Just me. I guess it's because it's what I grew up on. But yeah. So, and I also like, in all the other ones, he always came with a satchel. So I kind of missed they didn't give him a satchel. Like, not even printed. Even if they didn't want to give it to him, they could have printed it onto him. But they didn't do that. So, it's okay. But they did a pretty good job. I do like the car and how this is inset. And there's a nice little spot for the briefcase right there. So, I can forgive them, I guess. I can forgive. But yeah. Thanks for stopping on by. I hope you all have a great day. Go build Lego like God. Bye everybody.